Amid the brutal Israel-Hamas war, the humanitarian passage that was opened by Israel Defense Forces for Gazans, which is continuing as the IDF or the Israeli Defense Forces is facilitating the Palestinians' evacuation from the northern part to the southern Gaza by opening the Salah ad-Din road, which is in Wadi, Gaza. Now, the Rafah crossing that is also between the Gaza Strip and Egypt that has been reopened to allow the evacuation of foreigners, dual nationals and also wounded Palestinians. It is important to note that Israel does not operate the Rafah crossing. According to the Israeli forces, their military operation is aimed at terrorists and not against civilians. They have been claiming that since the beginning of the conflict, they have sent out over 43 lakh text messages, distribution lakhs of pamphlets and made more than 19,000 calls urging the Palestinians to evacuate northern Gaza. However, Hamas is not happy with that and it is not ready to back off, as the recent video that has been released by the IDF shows how an Israeli logistical vehicle was the latest target of the terror group. The vehicle that was carrying logistical aid for the Israeli military was blown off by Hamas on the Lebanese Palestine border. Now, the call for evacuation is growing after the Israeli army severed northern Gaza from the rest of the besieged territory and it continues to pound it with airstrikes. Israeli forces say they have encircled Gaza city now and there is south of Gaza and north Gaza, with 35 Israeli soldiers that have been killed so far in action, as far as Israel says that Hamas is blocking the Gazans from fleeing.
Israel wants civilians to move away, to move from Hamas strongholds. Gazans should not be used as human shields by Hamas. We made almost 20,000 personal calls. People were from Israel on the other side of the line. Live phone calls to neighborhood by neighborhood to keep people in those areas, including Jabalia.